coming back to it, like I mentioned before, if you want to keep a partner, okay, very simple, is make sure you add value to your partner's life. Welcome back to the Relationship Whisperer Show with Miss Dragonfly, where we discuss all things relationships with the aim to make marriage great again. And also, if I may drop a line, we deal with hard truths for soft hearts. Don't we, Bluey?
Your advice is the hard truths.
Because only the hard truth will
Yup.
work. Come into your life, and especially if you want a relationship to work, you want a marriage to work, you want love to last for a lifetime. So if you want something to last a lifetime, there are very hard and advice and things you need to follow. Now that once you have figured out what you actually need in terms of what your goals are and so forth, and then you have to figure out the skills of the partner you need. So if you're going to select a partner to help you in life, then once you figured out what you need, then you have to think about the qualities, the skills, and most importantly, the mindset of the partner, the type of partner that you need. For example, you need that person to be driven, want to achieve, be a saver instead of a spender. If she actually wants to, is driven to, and if like mine with you to achieve that goal. So if you want, like I say, if you want, for example, someone who have good money management skills, a woman to have, you can notice, especially when you are, doesn't matter what they say. Like I say, look at their actions. So do you notice that they always check the prices of things before they buy it, or just take it off the shelf? Like I say, if they fake it, it's going to slip because they can't think of everything behavior that goes with being a good saver or a good money manager, because they're not that way inclined. If these are red flag, and that was a red flag for him, but if he still ignores it, chooses to ignore it and still continues with the relationship,
It's his own fault.
So to men, I have to say, you take responsibility for your choices, especially if you knew beforehand that there are issues. Would you want to risk where next time, your man goes out and happen to meet a stunning woman? There's always temptation. Yeah.